I cannot legally be a woodworker. If I build and sell a table here in Thailand, I could get myself in serious trouble. And the worst part, I only realized how badly I wanted to build things after it became complicated. Last year we bought our first house and there was one small custom door we couldn't buy anywhere. Our contractor offered to build it for us. But you can already guess what I said. No need, I'll just do it myself. How hard can it be, right? At that point, I wasn't a woodworker. I was just a software engineer with way too many half-finished projects from various different hobbies and absolutely no real DIY experience. So I did the research, I bought the tools, and I built the door. And then I did LEDs to it to make it special. And that turned into my very first YouTube video. And something kind of clicked with both woodworking and making videos. It was quite fun and I didn't want to stop. But here's the thing, I have a problem. I always go through the same pattern. I don't casually try hobbies, I just go all in. I've dropped thousands of dollars on various hobbies over the years just to give up on them a few months later. There is an unfinished foam axe hanging around in my workshop right now, boxes full of Lego in the attic, and lots of electronic parts and tools that I barely know how to use. And for most of my life, this pattern felt like a terrible flaw. But buying all those tools for woodworking and building that door didn't feel like just a phase. It felt like momentum. And that's when I had a small panic attack, because you see I live in Thailand. And you probably don't know this, but manual labor is restricted for foreigners here in order to protect local jobs, which makes a lot of sense. And woodworking is on that list. So if I build furniture and sell it, it's technically legal work, which means the moment it stopped looking like a hobby and started looking like something more serious, it also became risky. So I had three options. I could leave Thailand and go back to France and do woodworking there, right? But I love living in Thailand way too much for that, so that wasn't even an option, honestly. Second option, keep this as an expensive hobby that will probably fade away in a few months. Or try to turn it into a profitable business by finding a way to do it publicly and legally. So I went ahead and talked to lawyers. We then adjusted our company's objectives to not just be about software development anymore. And we made sure content creation was covered under my work permit. So I can't legally build a table and sell it to someone here, but I can build it for myself and sell the story of building it. So I flipped the model. The table isn't the product, the video is. So this channel isn't just about woodworking. Wood just happens to be one of the materials I really enjoy working with, but it's not the only one. What I really want to do is build things that don't exist yet. You know, the strange ideas that float around in my mind. Mix wood with electronics, mix code with physical objects, learn welding, sculpting, painting, leatherworking, everything. Not to become a master of none, but to be able to build what's in my head and hopefully show it to you in a fun way. So yeah, I can't legally be a woodworker. It wasn't clickbait, I didn't lie. But I can still build things and share how I made them with videos. If you like watching someone learn in public, mess up, and get better little by little, you might want to stick around. As I said, things are about to get a whole lot more interesting.